of war. The mountains will crumble, the city will rumble in fear. Prepare for war, 'cause the orcs, they are here.
Black Sabbath is an English band with the original singer being Ozzy Osbourne. My first encounter with Ozzy's music was the album Bark at the Moon back in the 80s. The way it worked in those days was me and my friends, their older brothers, were rockers. I mean, rockers with long hair, walking the streets with blue jeans and tore up rock shirts. It was so cool for me to see. These older cats had girlfriends, right? And, well, we were younger, right? We were like the younger kids, younger brothers and all that. And like I said, they walked the streets here in Sweetwater like they owned the place, and they did. Well, I don't want to go off from what I was telling you with Black Sabbath, but these metalheads, they were legit, right? The younger brothers and I would go into their rooms to check out their albums, you know, when they were gone and whatever they were doing. It was incredible. If you'd go into their rooms, you'd find that the walls were covered with rock posters. And not just that, covered with rock posters, I mean, to the ceiling. The whole ceiling would be covered with posters. And wherever the posters had gaps from one to the other, they would tear out the rock magazines, if you remember the rock magazines, the pinups of bands and all that, and they'd stick them into place in between, and it was just covered, all of it. So you'd look around the room and see bands like Ozzy, Quiet Riot, Iron Maiden, Motley Crue, Dio, Judas Priest, AC/DC, Rat, Kiss, and so many more. Anyhow, I first heard Ozzy because a friend lent me Bark at the Moon, the album. I think the first song on that album is Center of Eternity, and the last one was So Tired. I tripped out with the fact that the whole album, it's heavy duty, right? And they end the album with a gentle ballad. What a great album. Anyways, Black Sabbath. So in those days, as a kid, I would save up money that my folks would give me, family members, save a little here and there, and I would manage to save up enough to buy a cassette tape. So I can't really say where I bought it. Maybe Flagler and 107th. I know there was a record store there. I know I bought other cassettes there, but I'm sort of blurry if I bought Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath there. The thing is, I clearly remember the moment I brought the album home and was there in my living room and just opened it and listened to it for the first time, looking at the cover and all that. So I remember that clearly. You know, that part's clear to me. It's just one of those moments that stays so fresh in your mind that you can remember it, think on it, and it pops in clear, vivid. You know what I mean. So I remember looking at the cover and feeling that this was some sort of evil stuff I was embarked on. The album shows Ozzy on a king-sized bed with flying demon women hovering over him, and the color tone is like this hellish reddish orange, and the bed reads the number of the beast on it. When I listened to the tracks for the first time, I was blown away. The music was like a horror movie soundtrack in a way. I played the album over and over for years. To me, it's the best Sabbath album ever made. To this day, right? Just every track. The songs are well thought out. They have plenty of memorable musical moments. And just incredible stuff. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like to follow my story. And catch you guys next time.